Hello, everybody. How are you today? I hope you all in a good condition. Stay safe, stay healthy, everyone. Don't forget to always use your mask, wash your hand, and bring your hand sanitizer everywhere during this pandemic. Okay. Okay. Today we are going to talk about degree of comparison. But before that, I want you to make sure that you are joining with our Google Classroom Bahasa Inggris Grade 10 because all of the material and all of the assignment and also your attendance will be there in our Google Classroom. And I have already shared the class code in our WhatsApp group. Okay, and make sure that you are watching this video from the beginning and until the end of this video because all of the explanation and the assignment will be here in this video. Okay, let's just start it. Okay, we have table of contents here. So we're gonna discuss about the definition and then the type of degree of comparison and then the rules and also the conclusion and the last one I will give you the assignment. Okay, let's talk about the definition. Everybody, do you ever heard something or some expression or someone said like no, you are the most beautiful girl, like that. Or maybe another sample like, you are smarter than me, like that. So here are, or those are the example of comparison, like that. So what is the definition of comparison, everyone? Comparison comes from word compare. So if you open your dictionary, compare means perbandingan atau membandingkan, like that. So degree of comparison here is an expression or a level of expression used to compare things or object when it has similarity with others and when one of them has a more or a most something than the other, like that. So degree of comparison is a level to compare two things or more, like that. All right, everyone, let's read this text. Can you guess the sentence that's showing comparison? Okay, if you need more time to read this text, you can just pause this video. If you have finished read this text, keep your answer. If you are know the sentence with the comparison, keep your answer and we're gonna discuss it later. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Now we're gonna talk about types of degree of comparison. Okay, types of degree of comparison. The first one is equality. It is used when no comparison is made, and it is used when two things or objects have a similarity. And then the second one is comparative degree. It is used when two things or objects are compared. And then the last one is superlative degree. It is used when more than two things or objects are compared. Or we can say it's showing the most something. Okay, the first one is equality degree. The equality degree of an adjective in comparison is the adjective in its simple form. It is used to denote the extent of some equality of what we speak about. It is used when no comparison is made and also when two things or objects have a similarity, like that. So you can see the patterns. There are two kinds of equality degree, everyone. There are positive degree and negative degree. So you can see the pattern of positive degree, subject plus to be plus as plus adjective plus as plus object. And then the negative one is subject plus to be plus not plus as plus or so, sorry, plus adjective and plus as plus object, like that. For example, it is a tall building. So in the sentence, no comparison are made. And then he drives the car as fast as my father. So he and my father has a similarity when drive a car, like that. And then the third example, the task is not as difficult as you imagine. Like that. Okay, let's do this exercise, everyone. Fill in the blank with the correct equality adjective. Number one, you can tell Harris about it just blah 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 as I can. And then the second one, he plays guitar blah 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 well as angry. So can you guess the correct equality adjective? Okay, here are the answers. You can tell Harris about it just as easy as I can. And then for number two, he plays guitar as well as angry. Just as simple like that. And then the next one is comparative degree. Comparative degree denotes the existence of the higher degree of the quality than the positive. It is used when two things or objects are compared. So you can see the patterns, everyone. Subject plus to be plus comparative adjective. We can add er or more plus than plus object. So when we can add er or more, so we're going to discuss it on the rules. This is the example of comparative degree. Anna is taller than Ira. So here, Anna compared with Ira. And then the second one, Honey is sweeter than Pear. So Honey compared with Pear. And then number three, this way is better than the other. So this way compared with the other. And then the last one, Rika is more beautiful than Tia. So Rika here compared with Tia. Okay, let's do this exercise, everybody. Number one, which is blah blah blah, iron or lead? Number two, Arden is understand English, blah blah blah, another. So here are the answers. Which is heavier, iron or lead? Number two, Arden is understand English better than another. Okay, let's move to the superlative degree. The superlative degree denotes the existence of the highest degree on the quality. It is used when more than two things or objects are compared or to showing the most something. You can see the pattern. To be plus the plus superlative adjective. We can add the most or est. For example, that is the tallest building. It means that itu adalah bangunan yang paling tinggi. So est here means paling, like that. Superlative, paling, superlative, paling, like that. So Rina is the smartest student. And then this is the best way. She is the most beautiful girl. Okay, let's do this exercise. Fill in the blank with the correct superlative adjective. Number one, the road is the blah 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 in the town. Number two, last night my brother told me the blah 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 story that I have ever heard. So here are the answer, everybody. Number one, the road is the narrowest in the town. Number two, last night my brother told me the most interesting story that I have ever heard. Okay, now we are going to talk about the rule. When we add er, when we add more, when we add est, or when we add most, like that. So not all adjectives we can add by er or est or more and the most, like that. So there are some rules. Like the first rule, by adding er and est. Like adjective bright. It can be add er in comparative, becomes brighter, and in the superlative becomes brightest. Black becomes blacker and blackest. Poet become poeter, poetess. Clever become clever, cleverest. Cool become colder, coldest. Fast becomes faster, fastest. Great becomes greater, greatest. High becomes higher, highest. And kind becomes kinder and kindest. The next rule is by adding R and st without e. So the adjective like brave becomes braver in comparative and becomes bravest in superlative. Fine becomes finer and finest. Large becomes larger and largest. Nice, nicer, nicest. Nobby, nobier, nobiest. Pale, paler, palest. Simple, simpler, simplest. Wise, wiser, wisest. Wide, wider, widest. And the rules by deleting the final y and adding ier and iest, like adjective costly. So we delete y and add ier in comparative becomes cost liar, and then in superlative becomes cost lies. And then try becomes trier and triest. Easy becomes easier, easiest. Happy, happier, happiest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Lazy, lazier, laziest. Merry, merrier, merriest. And wealthy, wealthier, wealthiest. Like that. And then the rules by doubling the final consonant, like big. So we can add G again. Becomes bigger in comparative and biggest in superlative. Dim, dimmer, dimmest. Fat, father, fattest. Hard, harder, hardest. Thin, thinner, thinnest. Like that. And the rules by using more and most, like active, more active in comparative, and most active in superlative, attractive, more attractive, most attractive, and etc. Okay, everyone. So here are irregular comparison, which is it changed like that. So the adjective it changed. Like for example, bad becomes worse in comparative and becomes worse in superlative. And then evil becomes worse and worse. Good becomes better and best. Ill becomes worse and worse also. And then well becomes better and best. Little becomes less and least. And much become more and most. And many become more and most. I'm so sorry, my bad for adjective far and late. So it is not the irregular comparison. So we can add er and est in adjective far and late. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, the conclusion of our material today. So we have known that the social function of comparison degree is to compare the adjective or two things or more things or objects like that. So there are three types of comparison degree. The first one is equality degree. It is used when no comparison is made. And then it is used when two things or objects have similarity. And then the second one is comparative degree. It is used when two things or objects are compared. And then the third one is superlative degree. It is used when more than two things or objects are compared. Usually it's showing the most something. So, do you still remember about your answer about this fact? Okay, everyone, we're gonna discuss it. The blue one is the example of the superlative degree, while the yellow one is the example of comparative degree, like youngest, and then the most intelligent, and then the strongest. Those are the example of superlative. And then younger, faster than, and stronger than. Those are the example of comparative degree, like that. Okay, now I will give you the assignment. There are two assignments. individual assignments, and then group assignments. For individual assignment, individually make 1 minute video about the example of comparison degree in your life, I mean your daily life with application, TikTok application or another application, and then upload it on Instagram and give hashtag learning by practice and tag my Instagram account Gladys Mahendra and submit it on Google Classroom also and pay attention to the due date 5 May 2021. So, untuk individual assignment-nya itu adalah membuat video berdurasi 1 menit saja, tidak lebih, dan menunjukkan contoh-contoh yang mengandung comparison di daily activity, di kehidupan kalian, di kehidupan sehari-hari kalian atau aktivitas sehari-hari kalian, dan upload videonya di Instagram, beri hashtag learning by practice, dan tag Instagram saya. And batas waktunya adalah sampai 5 Mei. And for group assignment, make a group consist of 4 until 5 members. And write a story that includes comparative and superlative degree, at least 6 sentences. Submit it on Google Classroom and pay attention to the due date on 8 May 2021. So, untuk assignment kelompoknya atau tugas kelompoknya, terdiri dari 4-5 anggota, kemudian kalian membuat cerita apapun itu, yang terdiri dari minimal 6 kalimat yang menunjukkan tentang superlative dan comparative degree, dan kumpulkan di Google Classroom, submit di Google Classroom, dan batas waktunya sampai tanggal 8 Mei, like that. So, that's all the assignment, everybody. Thank you for your attention, and don't forget to do your homework, to do the assignment, and please just let me know if you have some questions. You can write it on our WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you for today. I hope you can understand about the degree of comparison and also can mention the example of degree of comparison, also know the social function of degree of comparison after we learn about this material today. Thank you. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy and see you later.